The history of humanity is found in its music. Architecture is frozen music. Understanding your space. Knowing our work. Possessing the technology. Building enduring relationships. That is edification. Edification is a combination of knowledge, creativity, integrity, and passion, and it manifests itself in all the projects that the company undertakes. Established in 1987, Edifice has grown into one of India's premier design firms with 7 project centers across the country. At the center of its work ethic, Edifice believes in 4 core values: design innovation, processes and systems, teamwork and transparency, and trust. Understanding your space. The team at Edifice believes in delivering architectural solutions to the client with the promise of an enduring relationship.
Here we are in the Hutchison SR office, soon to be Vodafone SR. And I have to say that this is the single nicest office I've ever worked in anywhere in the world, whether it's the United States, whether it's Canada, whether it's Hong Kong or the Far East. This, without exception, is the single nicest office. Having said that, let me tell you, it also started off as the most unimaginative piece of Hulk. And the transformation that you see today from that broken down old loom shed and warehouse is really simply creative architectural input.
At Edifice, each client is unique and the design solutions are specific.
Our objective was to create a really open space that reflected our culture, which is that we are actually a very unique open company that took advantage of this huge canvas that was available, kept the exterior architecture the same, but inside created a very comfortable, light, airy, energy efficient working space that allowed a lot of human interaction, that cut off boundaries between various layers of people, at the same time gave us huge energy savings in air conditioning through very creative underground air conditioning ducts coming up, so that the lower part of the work areas are air conditioned, but the upper areas, which give you the sense of space, still don't use up scant air conditioning and waste energy. When we came here, of course we have, like all modern companies, for security reasons in our case, a time clock. People punch in when they come in, when they go out. We found that people were actually staying a half an hour longer in this office than in our previous office, simply because it's that much of a nicer working environment. And I repeat what I said earlier. What this is not throwing money at it, because the actual cost per square foot of this was very comparable, in fact, even cheaper at the time it was built, which was 3 years ago, than other similar offices. This is simply the result of design creativity.
Consistent innovation ensures that no 2 clients get the same solution.
We decided to build an international standard development center in the year 2000 in this city, The reason why we wanted this building to be of international standard is because of the requirements which we had from our international clients. So we specified the requirements depending upon whatever had come from our clients, and some of it we knew ourselves. And when we looked around for somebody to help us in designing the building, we looked at Edifice because we found Edifice to be a young organization. They brought a number of good ideas to the table, and we felt that we, being a very young company, we could actually have a good interaction with the architect team while designing the building. We had some revolutionary concepts like double height atrium. We wanted a fountain in the atrium so that the sound of water percolated through the building and up the atrium, into each floor. We found Edifice to be receptive to these ideas, and they designed the building really well. Edifice could actually design a building which we found was a little different in shape. Also, the building had to be useful, utilitarian, and effective. It has to be efficient in terms of its consumption of power, electricity, and so on and so forth. So there had to be enough ambient light during daytime so that we could conserve power. All this was put together in a plan by Edifice, and in my opinion, Edifice did a pretty good job of it.
Knowing our work. Nothing is left to chance. There is a structured process flow attached to every project. Over the years, systems and processes have been refined, and the documentation and methods are crystal clear. There are several stakeholders where the responsibilities are defined and roles clearly stipulated. Edifice has grown tremendously over the years, and it is the talented and dedicated team that has made this possible. In an industry plagued with high attrition rates, at Edifice, there is a sense of belonging. Creating an enduring brand and an eternal organization is only possible if everyone feels like they are part of a family. Which is why this sentiment is echoed by each and every person in the organization. At work, everyone's home. Possessing the technology. At Edifice, design solutions are always specific and backed by cutting-edge technology. Equipped with the latest in CAD/CAM machines, the very latest in licensed software like Micromedia Flash, Adobe Photoshop, AutoCAD, 3D Max, the talented team works at translating the client's vision with imagination and creativity, offering the best solution. Building enduring relationships. Over the years, clients have kept coming back to work with Edifice because they know that they will get value for money and timely delivery.
It seems such a long time ago that we moved to this office location here in Vikhroli. In fact, I think it's almost 7 years ago now. When we first looked at it, and when I came out here and with Ravi saw the space, it was difficult for me to imagine how a warehouse, which is basically storing manufactured goods and chemicals, could ever be converted into an office which now we've been using for so many years. And it was thanks to Ravi and Edifice that we could even visualize what the potential was of this structure. He basically suggested how what is called the north light can be used as a natural light, and how a simple design can be put together to make for a very efficient and pleasant work environment. So much so that today, after I think Edifice have helped us with 6 offices in multiple cities in India, and now preparing for our 7th office location here in Mumbai. We have basically fights for people who want to sit under the north light section of the office as opposed to any other section within the office. So it's a great testament to how we've worked together and evolved together to construct what for us has been a very pleasing work environment.
The portfolio has been diverse and dynamic. New clients can expect personalized service, an exceptional team, innovative design, and the promise of an enduring relationship. Creating functional beauty is eventually a process. A relationship evolved from mutual respect, perfect understanding, and total professionalism. Knowing our work, understanding yours, and possessing the technology to do it well with honesty. That is edification.